When you get into your car or truck and you're not sure exactly how to get to where you're going, what is the first thing you do? In today's world, all of us start plugging into our GPS. And that GPS asks you your starting point, so where we are now, and your destination of where you want to go. From there, your GPS will tell you turn by turn exactly how to get to that destination. It will also tell you how long it is going to take to get there. That is just like retirement planning today. You should be able to look at where you are now, decide where you want and when you want to retire, and what kind of lifestyle do you want to have in retirement and what are your goals. Then develop a plan to get you step by step to that destination. Today, I want to discuss what our financial GPS system is, how it works, and why it's so important for today's retirees to have a written retirement plan in place. This is the beginning of a series of videos where I will outline each step of our financial GPS process and how it works. So be sure to follow along the link to those videos in the description below. Hi, I'm Chad Schlegel, president and founder of Schlegel Financial and host of the Chad Schlegel Show, coaching you to and through retirement. Many financial advisors and financial planners only focus on investments and the growth of your money. And while that is very important, it is not a complete plan for retirement. So there's so much more that you need to consider. But it's not one size fits all. We're all different. And in order to find out the best path for you, it's important to follow a tried and true system or a process. So let's dive into our guided planning system, our GPS system. And step one is risk assessment and investment strategy. We're going to show you how to assess your risk in order to meet your goals for retirement and how to develop an investment strategy that fits your risk appetite and allows for growth in retirement. Step two, of course, is income planning. To figure out your income, you have to create clarity. You need to clarify what kind of lifestyle you want to have in retirement. How much are you going to do? What are you going to do each and every day to fill those days? Are you going to travel? Maybe buy a second home, spend time with your kids and grandkids. Once you figure out what you want to do in retirement, you have to figure out the amount of income you will need coming in to be able to afford that lifestyle. Once we know how much we need, we can figure out how much income you will need to support your lifestyle and start developing that income plan. And of course, this takes a few things into consideration. You have to think about how long you're going to live, your longevity risk. This means the longer you live, the more risk there is going to be. So we want to put together a comprehensive, detailed plan that takes this into consideration. The income plan also takes into consideration health risk, market risk, inflation and deflation risk. And once we have all this outlined, then we can figure out how much we need and where to draw that money from. Remember, when you retire, you're not just retiring from your job, you're retiring to a lifestyle you have always dreamed of. And now step number three of our financial GPS is develop a tax plan. Many people only look at taxes from what we call a micro level, meaning they look at it, maybe at the end of the year, how much do we owe in taxes? When really for retirement especially, you need to make sure you're looking at taxes on a macro level. In other words, over your lifetime. We have encountered people who could have saved $200,000, $500,000 or more on their taxes had they looked at that at a macro level instead of just a year by year, that micro level. Combining your income plan with a strategic tax plan is critical today, and it will help you answer the questions we get each and every day. Can you retire? Do you have enough? How much do you need to retire? How long will your money last? How do you draw this money out in the most tax efficient way possible? If something happens to you, will your spouse and your family be okay? And step number four of our GPS process is long-term care and healthcare planning. And one of the biggest challenges in retirement, and often one of the most overlooked expenses, is healthcare. How do you know if you have enough income and enough assets coming in to cover your healthcare expenses? That's why we want to figure this out in our financial GPS process, of course, number four. And step five is what we call estate planning. This depends, of course, on the size of your estate, what state you currently live in, and we'll let you know what you need to be aware of and how you can make sure your life savings is secure for you and, of course, your loved ones. And it doesn't matter if you've been retired for 5 years, if you plan to retire tomorrow, or if you plan to retire in 5 years. You need to have a written retirement plan in place now. Making sure you have this in place will allow you to have peace of mind in retirement. By going through our financial GPS process, it will allow you and will answer all the questions that you need to have answered at this stage of your life. You'll know where your income is coming from and know what your income will be there, and that it will be there for you and your spouse, no matter how long either one of you live. You'll be set up so that your money is passed on to your children and your grandchildren in the most tax-efficient managers, or maybe your churches as well. Whoever your beneficiaries may be, again, in the most tax-efficient way possible. And you will always have a clear picture of what lies ahead, what's down the road. It is up to you to be proactive and make sure you have a plan for retirement. And at Schlegel Financial, we're here to help you better understand the accounts you have and how they change and work as you go on through this journey through retirement. Please subscribe to our channel so we can continue to educate and empower you to make the best decisions, of course, with your hard-earned dollars. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends and those that you care most about. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you can be notified whenever we come out with a new content from our team here at Schlegel Financial. Thank you for watching. This has been the coach, Chad Schlegel, here to coach you every step of the way on this journey through retirement. Until next time.